Hey Spoonies and friends, I'm back and so today I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit of a sensitive topic. Do I say that every time? I feel like every time I come in here I'm talking about something sensitive, but that's because I'm just so passionate about what I speak about, so it is really sensitive to me, or maybe I'm just a super sensitive person. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about one of the symptoms or side effects of chronic illness that people don't really acknowledge, or at least the doctors don't, and that is loneliness. Okay? So, um, I guess the best way for me to lay it out on the table would be to give you guys background information. So, prior to my diagnosis and me being sick, Um, I had a pretty active social life, I would say. I mean, I wasn't out every single night or anything like that, but I was taking trips. I was hanging out with friends. I was going out, going to concerts, going on vacations, just pretty much circulating and living my best 20s because that's what you're supposed to do, okay? Living my best life. And then MG came, and all that came to a screeching halt for a multitude of reasons. First and foremost, my body just wouldn't allow me to keep up with that same pace. But also, um, as I discussed in a different video, felt, I guess, embarrassed about my diagnosis, and I was a little bit depressed. So I buried myself in my home. And I will take responsibility for my choices in terms of deciding I was hiding away and I was depressed and I just wanted to stay to myself. However, on the flip side of that, no one tells you that you pretty much lose a lot of your friends when you have a chronic illness. Um, and not like they just up and left me, but they didn't necessarily put forth an exorbitant amount of effort which I think I probably needed at that time to maintain connection and conversation and friendship with me. Like I was going through probably the most traumatic time of my life, or one of the biggest monumental moments in my life, and I was alone. How much of that is my choice, and how much of that was that everybody else had things going on? Um, I don't know. I don't know. But what I will say is that right now that I'm on the other side of being at the lowest of the lows in my MG journey, and I'm starting to feel better and I'm starting to go out more, it's hard to connect with my friends. I'm noticing that. And I don't know when it happened. I don't know if it happened when I was, burying myself in the back cave, or if it was always present and I just didn't notice because I was just out here doing what I do. But anywho, for the most part, most of my friends are married and they have children, so their lives are set up completely different than my life. And I don't feel like we connect on a level in which we used to. I know that's normal, right? It has to be normal for, not, I won't call it jealousy, but for you guys to feel like you're drifting apart, or at least I feel it. And I don't know if I feel this way because of the added bonus of my MG and my chronic illness aspect. So they definitely can't relate to that aspect of my life. But I still feel like without chronic illness, there may still be a certain level of separation because I'm not married and I'm not a mom. However, I say all this to say that over the past few months, I have noticed that like my friends will have certain events or parties up, and they won't invite me. And I don't think that they're maliciously not inviting me. I just think that maybe they assume that I don't want to come, or I'm too tired to come, or I don't have children, so why would I want to be at a children's party, or I'm not married, so I can't come out, on couples night or something like that. But that's not it. I didn't come out on events because I wasn't feeling well, or I was ashamed, or I was embarrassed. And now that I am feeling better and I am feeling up to doing more activities, I don't get invited. And it does, it hurts your feelings because it's like, Are you not inviting me because you don't think I can relate? Because, yeah, I'm not married, but I can sit around a bunch of married people and have a good time. Or, no, I'm not a mom by birth, like, but I have a little brother who we're 21 years apart. I know, we won't even go there. We're 21 years apart, so I have done a lot of the stuff that they're doing now with their actual kids. I've done that with my little brother. I've done the potty training and choosing preschools and arranging daycares and doing kid-friendly activities. I know what that's about. So if there was ever a question of, oh, hey, Morgan doesn't have anyone to bring, I got this little bugger I can bring with me. So I don't understand why I tend to be excluded from these different types of activities. And again, I don't think that my friends are malicious in their thoughts. One of my friends actually just said to me, I didn't think you would want to come. And I mean, that's a fair assumption, but you know what they say about assumptions, you and me. So I have tried to, I guess, sweep it under the rug because I don't want to be oversensitive to the just normal growing things. Like, it's normal for people to have reasons and seasons in each other's lives, and it's normal for people to grow apart and to grow in different directions. However, with my diagnosis and my chronic illness, I feel as though I've done a lot of reflection, and things, especially friendships I hold near and dear, I I take it personally when I don't know if they don't think I'll be happy for them, if I can't live in the moment with them, or I'm just plain downright excluded. And I don't know if I'm excluded because I have MG, or if I'm excluded because I'm single and I don't have children. Like, it's just all these different elements to the situation. But I don't think that I am completely alone, and this is what prompted me to do this video. I don't think that I'm completely alone in feeling like you lose your friends to a certain extent when you have a chronic illness because they can't relate. I'm sure it's similar to when someone dies. You don't know what to say. You don't know what they need. They don't know what they need you to say. They don't know what they need. And so it's a weird area for just everybody to be in, and it's frustrating. Like, I'm frustrated. But not to the point that I'm just like, oh, to hell with them girls, and I'll just go find me some new friends. Because finding true friends is difficult. But, like, can y'all tell me, am I the only person who feels this way? Has anybody else, like, just experienced the same thing? Whether it's had separation from a friend after being diagnosed, that they didn't understand your lifestyle. Because I've also had that. I've had friends that I considered very, very close that I felt like did not support me when I was going through, like, the thick of it, that we aren't friends anymore, and that's sad. And then I have, friends now that they'll check in on me, and they'll ask, oh, how's your health, or make sure you're doing this and this, but it's still not the same. It's still not that companionship that I really feel like you're in this with me feeling that I really would like to see from my friends, or have other people. Maybe I just need to meet some more Spoonie friends who can just relate to what I'm feeling, and that will kind of nip this whole thing in the bud. I don't know, but if you have similar stories, or you and your friends have worked through similar issues, leave me a comment. Let me know. Share. Again, if you like these videos, these type of very frank and real life videos, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on IG. Don't forget to check out my blog. I do tons of things like that on there. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to wrap you guys up, because I don't want to come across as if I'm complaining, and I don't want to come across as if I'm bashing my friends, because I'm not, because they're lovely. When we are able to get together, because I do know that when you have husbands and children, schedules can be difficult to coordinate. But to me, I think most important thing, so if you are the friend of someone with a chronic illness, I think effort is everything. To me, effort shows that, hey, you matter. You're important to me. Yes, I have this going on, but you matter to me too. So that would be my one tidbit. Put in the effort. Let them know that, hey, I can't be there, but I'm thinking about you. I'm with you. If you need me, I'm there in a second. And also to the Spoonie, or to the person with the chronic illness, I understand that you're going through a hard time, and I understand that it's difficult, but you have to articulate, especially to your friends, when you need them. And especially when you're going through those really, really low times and you feel depressed and you just feel like you want to end it, because I have been there. Those are the moments that you need to just reach out to just one of your friends. You got to have at least one. If you don't have one friend, I'll be your friend. I don't know where you live, but we can FaceTime if you have an iPhone, or there are other methods. I think Instagram and Facebook have like video messenger. I'll be your friend if you just need somebody to talk to and just be that ride or die for you. But that's all I have for you guys today. So I'll see you next time.